They're really stacked up over there. Man, they swim fast. I wonder how long it would take. This is a better fish. It's a chunky one. I wonder how long it would take a bluegill to swim 1 mile. Get up north. Nothing fancy today. We're just going to pretend we're kids and see how many fish we can catch in an hour. I got 1 hour. How many can we catch in an hour? That's what we're going to do. I will show you what we're using. Little trout magnet, or panfish magnet actually. And I bit the tail off one, so this is just a single tail. I think that might give us even more action. That's a little gold color. Might switch that out. And I just bet we're going to catch a bunch of fish here. You don't know unless you try. And there's our first fish. And kind of like I thought it would be. I think we're gonna probably catch some big gills here. I'm definitely in harvest mode. Water's still cold, trying to fill the freezer. We're gonna let that one go, but I definitely could get some meat off that one. It's a pretty fish. And that would just be a nice 8-inch eater fish. Not doing anything fancy, just a tiny little bobber. Some tiny jigs. Just a guy who likes to catch fish. I especially love catching bluegill. They fight so good for their size. There's another fish. Numero 2. How many can we catch in an hour? The barometer's actually very high right now. It's been rising. It's probably going to peak here on us while we're fishing, and then it'll start to drop slowly. They seem to be liking that single tail. Seems to be giving them the action they want. I can't really think of a time that I've never not done pretty well at this pond. It's a great little spot. There's our number 3 boy. Our number 3 fighter pumping his way into the shoreline there. Come on now. I don't think we'll bring any home, but I mean, it seems like so far they're all averaging this size, you know. That's just a fun size to catch and give you a good little fight. Doesn't feel real big. Every now and then they'll surprise you though. Yeah, they're all about this size. I mean, we could clean these, but I'd like to be getting into fish about an inch bigger. Tell you the difference between a 7.5-inch bluegill, like that one probably is, and like an 8.5 and especially a 9 is considerable. That extra inch in body length, they really put on a lot of girth. And when you start consistently get into like 9-inch fish especially, that's when you're really starting to get into some good size fillets. We'll throw our little bimbo skunk fly set up here. I bet you they'll bite that, but we'll have to let the fish decide that for themselves. Well, I guess they do like it. First cast on a little fluger reel. This little fluger is such a buttery smooth little reel. I love this thing. I love it. He liked the bimbo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that pretty spot he's got in his fin there. That's a gorgeous little fish. A gorgeous little fish. Always a good spot. I guess I don't have to understand it or try to figure it out. I just gotta roll with it and be thankful. Yeah, right away. They are stacked up over there. They're really stacked up over there. Man, they swim fast. I wonder how long it would take. This is a better fish. It's a chunky one. I wonder how long it would take a bluegill to swim 1 mile. If they just went full speed, how long do you think it would take? If any of you know the answer to that question, I've never thought of it before, but how long would it take a bluegill to swim 1 mile? Yeah, they're definitely moving in shallow over there. That's definitely a staging area. They like spawning over here. Like I said, we're about 2 weeks away from the real big ones being here. Do yourself a favor, get some of these bimbo skunk flies. I catch so many fish on these things. They're just pretty special little baits. Bimboskunk.com. This is not a paid endorsement. I just like his product a lot. Been fishing with him for years. Oh, something gave me a little taparoo there. Yeah, I think I was swimming with it for a minute. He had it for a hot minute. That's gonna get hit right away. Yep. Sure enough did. Oh, they swim fast. Woo! Guinness Book of World Records. This might be a better fish here. Might be a good one. He's pumping pretty good. That's a strong fish. Oh yeah, that's a dandy. That's a dandy. That would be a keeper, but I'm not gonna keep. I thought I might, but I'm not gonna. It's a fat one. Grab a little photo of that guy. Bluegills on the fly. Oh, I got a little weed on there. I got to pull that off. You don't want any weeds on your hook. They can tell. A little weed like that can actually make a difference. They just won't bite it. I see a bunch of activity right out there. Looks like there's a school hitting the surface. Yep, you can see that water moving out there. Active school of fish out there. Ding. Maybe we'll put a little dinger counter on this one. See if they're still out there. See if they're still out there. I bet they are. Yeah, they are. Might be a school of smaller fish though. I'll probably stick to fishing closer to the shoreline here. Yeah, they're a bunch of small boys. That's all right. You gotta wade through the little ones. Every time you catch a little fish, you're one fish closer to catching your new PB. You know? This one feels pretty decent. I like it when they catch some air like that. Oh, that's a... Oh, I thought he snapped me off. He didn't. We're gonna call that a catch. We'll call that a catch. They're all a good ways out there. Just like that one. Bluegill are such a wide-bodied fish. It's partially why they fight so good, because they're, you know, it's like reeling in a little dinner plate. There's so much water resistance on them. I got a buddy named Stacy. He's got a YouTube channel called Panfish Adventures. He said he really likes these little red and blacks, so I'm gonna try one of those, see how it does. We're gonna retire this little guy. Probably caught 60 fish in that, but these cost like probably 2 cents a piece once you do the math on it. There we go, right through the split. And I think I'll bite one of these off and see how we do with the single tail. There we go. Red and black, single tail it is. I don't know, they might be just digging on that fly today. That fly was a big winner for us. What did he hit? I just bet he hit that red and black. Sure enough, he did. It's a good one. That's a good one. Ow, he got me. Those bottom fins right there, man, they will get you if you're not careful. Pretty much always get pricked a time or two when I'm out bluegill fishing. It's just part. I'm gonna go back to that fly. Seems like that's what they want. Let's give them what they want, you know? Give the people what they want, give the fish what they want. Don't give them what you think they want, give them what they do want. First cast with the fly and we're back in business. That's what they want here. Less is more. Today, it's a less is more kind of day. Oh, that guy smoked it. He smoked it as soon as it hit the water. That's our most aggressive fish of the day for sure. Oh man, he wanted it. Well, if I was keeping, I think that would be thick enough. Ow, 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 ow. Mamma mia. Well, this is the fish of the day. He's got a will to live. Congratulations to you. You are a very courageous fish. Yeah, just tie on a bimbo skunk fly. Do yourself a favor. You'll catch a bunch of fish. If you just want to catch a lot of fish, you know. They come in a lot of different colors too. I like this one with the pink head and the chartreuse body, but there's ones that are like just all black and pink, and then there's a blonde pink head with a white body. I like that one a lot. And then also is one that looks like a perch called the Perchinator. Sometimes that gets them going. Yeah, it's just fish after fish, see? Yeah, you can't do much better than that on a lunch break, you know. Can't do much better. Let's see where we're at. I said I'd give it an hour. We gotta be coming on close. We're at an hour right now. Hey, thanks for coming along, everybody. We'll do it again, and remember, a bad day's fishing ain't a bad day. See you next time. Man, what happened here? I got a little snaggled. I really don't know what happened.